Oh, I just noticed you guys, sorry, I've been broadcasting for 2 minutes and I realized that I wasn't live. My bad. My bad, everybody. I was, I was talking and doing a show. And all of a sudden I look up and I go, why is there nobody commenting? And I go, oh, I guess I didn't hit start. So please forgive me. I was stupidly broadcasting to myself. Please forgive me. But I'm here now. We got a show. Oh my God, we got a show today. We're going to be creating some DC finest. We're creating DC finest. We're doing giveaways. I'm giving away, what am I giving away? All-Star Batman Volume 1, 2, and 3. I'm giving that away. We got a lot of stuff going on. So what's happening, my trash can fam? How are you guys? What's up? Forgive me for being so stupid that I was just sitting here talking to myself. I see Los is in the chat room. What's up, Russell? Bard's in there. Next Tuesday's in there. Of course, next Tuesday's in there. Love it. Mr. Negative, let's go. Yes. Ray has been stuck in time by the time trapper. No, Ray was just sitting here talking to himself like a moron. That's what Ray was doing. Well, I thought Ray was late, but I guess I thought I was late, but Ray's more late than me. No, Ray was late, but Ray was also broadcasting to no one. Oh my God. Dice says, great video today, Ray. Thank you. Thanks, Ted. I appreciate it. What's up, Gary D? Next Tuesday, Ray, how do you feel about people using AI for? No, I don't. I used AI for some artwork before I got Canva and started using my own. But it was Cody Collects told me about Canva, and once I switched to that, I stopped using it. So, yeah, I know that people are using it, but yeah, I don't. I mean, I think I'm better than AI because I'm an egomaniac. Don wants to know, was a broadcast? Yes, I got to tell you, I think the broadcast was very good. I think my broadcast was exceptional. I really think it was very good. And I was like, oh, man, I'm doing a great show. And then I went to say, I go, why is nobody chatting? And I realized, oh, crap, I didn't hit start show. So the whole time, I mean, I did 7 minutes. Oh, it's so embarrassing. So embarrassing. Yeah, I'm so stupid. What's going on, Ray? Hope you're doing good. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate it. I am doing good. Hey, Ray, I like your channel. Well, hi, Clifford. I like you, buddy. Cyclops fan, what's up, brother? Is everybody in a good mood today? Are you guys all in a good mood? Did you see, this was the image for the show today, all right? The image for the show, if you look to the right of the image, you see a DC Finest Legion book, all right? That Legion book does not exist. Long live the Legion, by the way. That Legion book does not exist. I made it on my own because I'm that big a geek. I made it on my own. I want you guys to make some DC Finest of your own today. I want to hear, what DC Finest do you want? I would love to see another DC Finest book. If you notice on my picture, on the thumbnail, it is a Legion of Superhero DC Finest. What books do you guys want? And I know everybody wants Batman this and Batman that, but give me some original DC Finest books that you'd like to see. You know, the Near Mint Condition, the DC Finest poll was really good. They had a lot of great selections. I want to know what the ChubbyRay Comics audience, though, what would you guys like to see in the DC Finest? You know what I mean? Hey, it's great to see you too, John. Thanks, buddy. Dyth, always good to see you. Always a good mood for ChubbyRay stream. I love it, brother. LP, what's up, partner? DC, here we go. DC Finest, Jay Garrick, the first Flash. Thank you, Dice. That is a great suggestion, my man. That's what I'm talking about. That is a great suggestion. A Jay Garrick, the first Flash. Come on. Right? That would be awesome. Now, as far as we know, DC Finest goes up until the start of the New 52. That's as far as we know. So yeah, you've got until the new 52. Mr. Negative says he really wants to see Connor Hawk era Green Arrow. Yes. And Con-El era Superboy and Steel. Yeah, we can use those. We definitely can use those. Cyclops fan says Legion of Superheroes, an eye for an eye, collecting all the Baxter series. Oh my God. That would be the first year of the Baxter series. That would be fantastic, man. That would really be awesome. A DC Finest Legion Baxter series would be great. Gary says I'm not talking about Omni. I know we need a Firestorm Omni. I agree with you. I watched Omar's video today. Omar agrees with you too. Long live the Legion. Omar agrees with you too. However, how about a DC Finest Firestorm? We'd take it. I'd get it. I'll tell you that. Oh, thanks, good kid. Yeah, the Power Girl Omnibus is awesome, man. I'm a big fan of it. Big fan. Big fan of the Power Girl Omnibus. Let me show it off to you. Love it. All right. Justice Society Bronze Age DC Finest. You're talking about when it came back as All-Star Comics. Oh my God. That is oh my God, this is a great era. That Star Spangled Kid, Power Girl, it is such great books, guys. The Bronze Age Justice Society stuff, that team that would team up with the Justice League of America and do those crisis every year. Oh my God, they were great. Here we go. The Dan Abnett Lanning, the Abnett Lanning era of Legion. I really want to see. That's before New 52. Yeah, it could definitely go in a DC Finest. Love it. Oh, Gary says he did mean DC Finest. All right, I understand, brother. I know. Ray, you're making up comics. Is it the drugs? Should we contact your doctor, your pharmacist? Is it the ink fumes in DC? No, it is no. I just thought it would be fun to create a DC Finest, so I did. I mean, I got to tell you, you guys, I think it looks good, doesn't it? I mean, I think it looks good. Look at that. Legion of Superheroes versus the Time Trapper. I even named it. I put the cover together. I think it looks great. That's how big a geek I am. That's how big a geek I am. I spend time making fake covers to books that don't exist. I really have an illness. I need help. I really need help. I'm doing this too much. There's too much fantasy going on in my head. I'm creating DC Finest that don't really exist. I've created omnibuses that don't exist before. Remember my omnibus I created, guys? I created the DC Finest, or the Superboy and the Legion Bronze Age omnibus. I took time creating that. I really have issues. I have so many issues. Oh my God, what is wrong with me? Cyclops fan has some great ideas. All-Star Squadron, the JLA preview, all the issues up to and including the debut of Infinity Inc. and all the JLA JSA crossover issues. Dude, that's awesome. I would love to see that. Cyclops fan also says Batman and the Outsiders. Come on. Dude, that would be awesome. That would be great. Oh, thanks, Clifford. Appreciate it, pal. Silver Age Bizarro stories should actually be an omnibus. Silver Age Metal Men, Tom Pyre's Our Man. Oh, I remember Tom Pyre was good. Silver Age Adam Strange. I think wasn't there a Silver Age Adam Strange omnibus? Maybe it was deluxe, but they have done some form of Silver Age Adam Strange. Original Dial H for Hero, Silver Age, Bronze Age, Elongated Man. I love it. DC Finest Kyle Rayner. That would be awesome. I'd love to see more Kyle Rayner. Mr. Negative says, the DC Finest Discord. I don't know. I'm not a member of that. How do I join that? The DC Finest Discord has made so many covers for DC. Oh, I've got to find this. Let me know where to find that page. I will go check that out. Oh, Silver Age Martian Manhunter, more Bronze Age Doom Patrol, Ambush Bug, more Legion of Superheroes, Silver Age Eclipso, Commandy, Fury of Firestorm. Oh, this is exactly what I wanted. This is exactly what I wanted on today's show. I want you guys to actually create some DC Finest. All right? I love it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I want to know what books of course, you're going to create books you want to see. You know what I mean? I know you're going to create some books you want to see. How about Captain Marvel, Shazam, DC? Yeah. I mean, DC owns they own all of Shazam. So they even own the old Charlton stories. So they could go back. They could go back and do a DC Finest of the earliest Charlton stuff. Right? Wasn't that who owned Shazam? And take it all the way, to the latest. They could do years and years worth. Would like to see Green Lantern post-crisis or Martian Manhunter or Firestorm. Listen, here's what I want. I want Bronze Age. Give me some Bronze Age Flash. Give me some Bronze Age Flash. Give me some Bronze Age. Give me some Bronze Age Green Lantern. Oh, Bronze Age Green Arrow. Of course, we do get some of that in the Green Lantern, Green Arrow, Hard Traveling Heroes. Bronze Age Aquaman. Oh my God, you guys, we need Bronze Age Aquaman. Hold on. Let me. I'll get this example. We need Bronze Age. We need Bronze Age Aquaman. Here we go. I've got one deluxe edition. This is all Paul Levitz, David Michelinie, Jim Aparo. It's really fantastic. I love. Look at this Jim Aparo Aquaman art is amazing. I'd love to see this as a DC Finest. I would love it. Aquaman has some sad stories too. The loss of his child. Oh my God. The Bronze Age is really interesting because some of the stories will be really good natured and other ones get really serious. There are fantastic eras. I would love to see the Aquaman Bronze Age stuff collected. I'd love to see it. I mean, it contains the loss of his baby. Oh my God. This is such a tragedy. But these stories are great. We need them. Come on. Give me some I'm sorry, Fawcett, not Charlton. It was Fawcett. Thank you, Gary D. Fawcett did the Shazam books. Cyclops fans got Eric, Son of Thunder, Blue Devil. Way to go, Cyclops fan. Green Lantern, the issues written by that dodgy writer, tying in the Guy Gardner mini. Yes, I know, but Gerard Jones didn't write all of them. Jim Owsley, or Christopher Priest wrote a lot of those. Come on. I mean, come on. We really need some of these Bronze Age. But I would love to see DC Finest Bronze Age books. I do love the Bronze Age guys. I'm such a fan. I think DC Finest. I'd love Bronze Age omnibuses. I would love them. However, if they're not going to give me Bronze Age omnibuses, because I love the new paper, the Bronze Age omnibuses, the Justice League of America omnibuses, the Teen Titans Bronze Age omnibus, the Robin Bronze Age, they're all great. But I would love, if we can't get Bronze Age omnibuses, give me Bronze Age DC Finest. DC, give them to me. Please, give them to me. Oh, love it. Peter J. Tomasi wrote an Outsiders run that was pretty damn good. It's got Owlman as one of them. Absolutely, Slasher, yes. I love that. Implosion era, collecting Firestorm, Steel, Shade the Changing Man, Stalker, Star Hunters. Oh my God, yes. Next Tuesday says, I'd love to see Batman, Dark Knight, Dark City, that era of stories. Maybe Hellblazer. Some other Vertigo titles. Oh my God. We need, we need so many different DC Finest. Easy says Marvel needs to make its own. Well, Marvel has epic collections. Marvel had them first. I mean, I would say, this is just me, but I would say DC Finest is the answer to Marvel epic collections. That's what I think they are. So, Marvel's been doing this type of book for a while. They did it first. You know what I mean? More Mike Grell, Green Arrow, The Question by Dennis O'Neil. Oh, there's so many great. DC Finest, Blackest Night, showing the main event and some of William Hand's earliest appearances. Yes. There are so many, there's so many events that DC has not covered. DC's putting out the Millennium Omnibus in 27. But there's Invasion. There's Armageddon. There are so many DC events that they could put in DC Finest. They could put them in DC Finest first. All that stuff. I think people love DC Finest. Peter David Supergirl. We got Peter David Supergirl in DC Finest. We did get some of that. I would love to see some of the oldest Shazam, the Captain Marvel stories. Awesome. Oh, wow.
Some stuff that was left in the garage.
Oh, that's awesome.
I found some other cool stuff too.
Thank you. You're the best. This is awesome. My wife was in our garage and she found, check this out. Blackest, I had this I had back in, when it was brand new. I had the Blackest Night saga. Oh, thanks. Oh, let me see that. I'll show this to my audience.
These are little paperbacks, but look.
Oh, let me see. Yeah, awesome.
They're skinny. And then there's single issues, which your audience will laugh about probably.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what single issues they are. You just.
Oh, slide them. Let me see some of those. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Okay, everybody, check this out. Check this out. My wife found this in the garage. She was cleaning up the garage, and she found there's a whole collection of books I had out in the garage. Check these out. For those that think I've never collected singles, I have a bunch of log boxes too. I have, here we go, JLA. I got a bunch of JLA books, Justice League of America books. I mean, look at these. These are great. They're in great. They're all in boxes and board or bags and boards, and love it. I've got a lot of good stuff here. Wow, this is great. I will have to go through this. Thanks, babe. Awesome. I've got the Joe Kelly run. I've got the whole Joe Kelly run in singles. Oh my God. And Cyclops fan, you'll love this. My Baxter era books. Yeah, Legion of Superheroes. Number one, buddy. Number one. Love it. I've got DC Comics Presents, guest starring the Legion of Superheroes. I got a bunch of Baxter series books. Oh my God, look at this. All my singles. All my singles. It was awesome. Thank you to my wife. She's great. All right, let me get back to the DC Finest. Sorry, guys, I got distracted. Let's see. Teen Titans Bronze Age. It's fun. I like the Teen Titans. The Teen Titans Bronze Age Omnibus is a blast. It is a lot of fun. In the Bronze Age Omnibus, they just randomly take a ship to the moon. Or to Venus. It's crazy to go. It is the Teen Titans Bronze Age Omnibus is a lot of fun. I'd love to see that in DC Finest. DC first issue special, love it. Starman, Atlas, Dr. Fate, Kyle Rayner, Green Lantern picking up after Kyle Rayner Rising Compendium. I'm obsessed. Good kid, way to go. Obsessed with DC Finest. Yeah, they're great. 50s Green Arrow would be nice. It's been a while. We need all these books. Love it. Love it. Black Hawk, we definitely need the Black Hawk era books. Come on, there's a great era of Black Hawk stuff. Hawkman, Hawk and Dove, Ragman, Resurrection Man, early Nightwing, Haunted Tank, Impulse. Oh my God. What was the DC team with the guy? Justice League Dark with Constantine. Love it. Oh, you're talking about Mr. Bones from Infinity Inc. Yeah, could be that too. Mr. Negative says he thinks he has Legion Baxter issues. That's awesome, man. There is no Onion Lad. There's no Onion Lad. No Onion Lad. For God's sakes. Which DC Finest do you recommend buying? The Killing Joke or Death in the Family? Death in the Family. Death in the Family is really good. It's all the issues around. It's all the issues leading up to Jason Todd's death and Jason Todd's death. It's really good. It's really good. And it leads right up, and then it's going to lead up to The Lonely Place of Dying, which is coming out in 27. Halfway through the Infinite Crisis Omnibus, it is awesome, dude. Infinite Crisis was ChubbyRay Book Club. ChubbyRay Comics Book Club. I can't wait. Superman Family, those stories were whack. Yes. B-Stack says, dude, Death the Family. Death in the Family, did you ask? Was it Death in the Family? Yeah, all right, good. Because Death of the Family is coming out next year, which is also good. That involves the Joker with the false face, and oh my God, that's crazy. It's a great era. Great era. No, I would definitely Killing Joke's fine. There's a lot of it's a great. I suggest both of them. I have both of them, but if you can only get one, Death in the Family. Chris Salinger says, Ray, you are looking so well. Thank you, buddy. Will you change the name of your show to Skinny Ray Comics? Oh, that's too. I just feel no, I wouldn't feel right ever calling it that because listen, I still feel like 600-pound Ray. Even though I'm no longer that Ray, I still feel like I'm 600 pounds. So yeah, I'm not sure I'm ever anybody out there who's ever been fat before. I'm always going to be that little fat kid. I'm always going to be that little fat kid for the rest of my life, So I'm always going to be Chubby Ray. Always. I don't like the stories, but would like a dedicated Lois Lane edition. I love the Schaffenberger art. Yes. I love, there's not I think I own every DC Finest. I should do another video of my collection so you guys can tell me which ones I don't have. You know what I mean? It would be, that would be awesome. If I did a video of all my DC Finest and you guys could look and say, well, Ray, you're missing this and this and this. Would you guys be willing to do that? Because I love DC Finest. I have the two DC Finest I'm reading in my bedroom are Green Lantern, the one where Guy Gardner becomes a Green Lantern, and which is Bronze Age, I guess that's late Silver Age, and the Justice League Crisis on Earth X. So I've got those, but I should take those out to the living room or to my foyer or my alcove and take a video. I might do that and put that up on Patreon or something. Excited to check out those Batman compendiums they're doing for Snyder's Batman run. I love the idea of getting all the other tie-in titles. I've never read the run. Oh, it is a fun. Death of the Family is very fun. I love it. Love it. I would love to see, I would love to see DC Finest. I just love when they do things. I like when they do fun things with them. You know what I mean? I just, Oh, Chris Flood says it's a character that looked like a Roomba. Are you talking about Quizlet? Quizlet was the Legion character that would just zipped around in a. He was just. It was just that little character. Let me see if I can find Quizlet. I'll show you what Quizlet looks like, but I gotta find him. What would I have that has Quizlet? Was that his name, Quizlet? Cyclops fan, was it Quizlet? Was that his name? I'm trying to think of what the Legion characters. And I'm trying to think of what book he would be in. Yeah. Man, I don't know what I'd have. I think he showed up late. He was late in the Baxter series. And I really don't have any late Baxter series stuff. So let me see if I can find a picture of him online. Yeah, he was from, I forgot the planet that he was from. But I think it's the same planet that I do think it's the same planet that Booster Gold's that Booster Gold's little thing comes from. Yeah, and I can't remember the name. I can't remember Booster's. Oh, sorry guys, my keyboard doesn't want to work now. Oh Jesus, it's gonna be one of those days. It's gonna be one of those days. Oh well. Oh well. Quizlet from another dimension. He was introduced, yeah, to Steve Lytle-ish. He's around in the Baxter series. So I don't have any collected editions with Quizlet. But Quizlet is really cool. He's a really cool character. Oh, I love it. Here's DP begging for those giveaways. Of course, we got to just look on the Patreon. We got a giveaway coming up today on Patreon that's awesome. Our Patreon giveaway is very cool. Patreon giveaway today. The Patreon giveaway today is all these all-star Batman comics. All three of them. All hardcover. All three hardcovers. We're giving it away with Thunderdome. What's up, Chris? What would you suggest as a first DC Finest, Ray? Okay, well, listen. And Booster's Quizlet drone is called Skeets. Thank you. Okay, guys. First DC Finest suggestion, because I'm me, Dice, my first suggestion would be Legion of Superheroes DC Finest, just because I love Legion of Superheroes, as you guys know. So I would suggest Legion of Superheroes. But, dude, you can't go wrong, Batman Year 1, Year 2 is a great book. Batman Red Skies. Death in the Family. Green Arrow Longbow Hunters is awesome. Justice League Crisis on Earth X is great. There's a Superman Time and Time Again is a fantastic DC Finest. There's a ton of DC Finest. Yeah. By the way, 3 DC Snyder hardcover books is not a bad way to end the night. Yeah, buddy, you're right. It is. And they are all top notch. Here, let me show them off to you once I think they're all right here. Hold on. And they look great, man. Where did I put them? Here we go. Here's the DC. Here's the DC hardcovers I'm giving away tonight. This is who somebody's gonna win right here. All-Star Batman, Volume 1. All-Star Batman, Volume 2. This is jock art. All-Star Batman, Volume 3. It's basically, this is what's going to be in the All-Star Batman Omnibus that's going to come out. These are the books. This is what's going to make it up. It's all Scott Snyder. And it's all goodness, man. It is great. Somebody's going to win these tonight. Look at that. Somebody's winning all that tonight. And the Thunderdome. All you have to do is go to ChubbyRayComics.com and comment. If you have commented, if you're one of the, and there's only been like 15 comments. We need a lot more. Thunder, we need a lot more comments before we give that away. So everybody better go to ChubbyRayComics.com and comment on Patreon. Because I am not giving those away until we get some more people. I mean, come on. Sergeant Rock, Joe Kubert's great. His artwork is so fun, man. So great. I need to get JLA Crisis on Earth X. It's great. Can't go wrong with Snyder. Well, you can. Not with comics, at least. I'm doing good, Sleep. Thanks, buddy. Has anybody suggested a Booster Gold? Oh, yeah. We definitely need. We have so much Booster Gold. We need a Booster Gold DC Finest for sure, right? Booster Gold's got that great series from 2007. That would be awesome to collect that stuff. And that would be awesome to collect that stuff in DC Finest. I'd love it. I would love it. Ray, that Patreon, yes, that Patreon is just for Patreon members. I got to make something special for Patreon members. It's only $1. It's just $1. So join in, everybody. Cyclops fan says, I'm not a Kirby fan, but I love Mr. Miracle. So a dedicated non-Fourth World edition would be interesting. Yes. I love it. I would love it. I love these DC Finest so much. I love DC Finest and I love the Bronze Age. So I think I'm gonna stick with give me Bronze Age Omnibus, please, DC. But if you can't give me Bronze Age Omnibus, give me Bronze Age DC Finest. Give me DC Finest Flash. Give me DC Finest Green Lantern. Give me DC Finest Green Arrow. Give me DC Finest Aquaman. Give me DC. I want every. Give me DC Finest Justice Society. We have DC Finest. We have Bronze Age Justice League of America. Thank God. We have 3 volumes. Volume 4 is coming out later this year. So I'm very happy. Very happy with my Bronze Age omnibuses of Justice League of America. But give me Justice Society, DC. If you're not going to give me an omnibus, give me a DC Finest. I would love a DC Finest. And I don't think there is. I saw Chris said that DC Booster Gold has a DC. I don't think Booster Gold has a DC Finest, does he? I don't think, you guys, I don't think Booster Gold has a DC Finest. I seriously don't think that exists. I don't think there's a DC Finest Booster Gold. I don't know if that's something that's ever been, I don't know if that's ever been collected in DC Finest. I'm not sure we've ever seen that. I'm not sure we've ever seen that. So it would be awesome. It would be great. I mean, it would be great to see it, right? It would be awesome. I really want Captain Atom and Metal Man. Yes. He does not have one. People might be confused with Blue. Yeah, there's Blue Beetle. There's Blue Beetle. How many DC Finest do you? I have. Man, I don't know. I've got 2 long Billy shelves. I have literally 2 rows of them. I have 2 full rows and then a few that don't fit in there. So I don't know. Maybe 30 some odd. Maybe 30 some odd. I don't know, man. All right, Young Flexer says, I usually do Golden Age, Aquaman, Adam, Spectre, Flash, Sandman, Robin, Starman, all Golden Age. I was working on Silver Age Metal Men. I have to get back into it again. Oh my God. I just love Bronze Age. Cyclops Fence says, Ray, where does Legion Bronze Age start for you? I count it as Cockrum's first issue. Yes. Yes. Cyclops fan, I agree with you. I agree with it. When it was Carrie Bates and Dave Cockrum, right around Superboy 1, I think 188 or 190. Right around there, that's when I consider the start of the Bronze Age. And I love, my God, that's my favorite era. It's my favorite era of comics, period. Need a DC Finest for Bronze Age War with Enemy Ace, Losers Unknown, Unknown Soldier, and Haunted Take. Dude, how about DC Finest Blackhawks? Give me Blackhawks. I love the Blackhawks. DC Finest Captain Marvel Jr. would be awesome. Love it. It would be awesome. I would love any Bronze Age era DC Finest book. I would love, because you guys, I'm in my 50s, almost in my 60s. That's how friggin' old I am. God, I'm so old. Oh, I'm so old. Hold on, let me take a second. Just cope. Oy, 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 vey. I'm so old, and it kills me when I think about my age. But I think back. Thank you. Next Tuesday, you better be honest. I hope you're being honest right now, because it makes my day when you say stuff like that. I love the Bronze Age, because that was right. That was during the time of my life when I was a little kid. I came from Chicago, and I moved from Chicago down to South Central Illinois. I was a little kid speaking Spanish in Chicago. I was the only dark-complected kid. I moved to this town. Everybody speaking English. I didn't have any friends, no friends. And then I go to school, and I met someone else that was into comic books like me, and I made my friends. So I started getting friends. So for me, this is the most important era of my life, and it was such a happy era, because I'd go home excited because, I just made a new friend. And I would be like, I went over to my friend Mike Kokenauer's house and I read comics all day. Oh, and I just have great memories. I'd go to my friend Jeff Burns' house and I would read comics. I'd just read comics, and I just loved them. I loved them. And so it's such a great era. But those comics were the Bronze Age Justice League heroes. They were great heroes. It was an awesome time. I have wonderful memories of that time. So, of course, I want those books. Now, guys who are older than me, they might want more Silver Age stuff. Guys younger than me are going to want more modern stuff. You're going to want DC Finest right before the New 52, you young guys. So I want Bronze Age stuff because of my age, but it's also great stories. I love the stories. Come on. Who doesn't want to see Aquaman? The Paul Levitz, one of my greatest. Paul Levitz is one of my greatest favorite all-time writers. He's one of my favorites. He wrote so many great Legion stories, but he wrote awesome Aquaman stories and so many more books. But he wrote the tragedy He wrote the tragedy of the murder of Aquaman's baby. In the Bronze Age, they murdered a baby. You don't see stuff like that happen these days. So people who say the Bronze Age is bullcrap, they don't do any serious stories. They murdered a baby. You don't get more dramatic than that. You don't get more dramatic. You don't get more dramatic than murdering. Or was it, maybe it was David, please forgive me, it might have been David Michelini that wrote that. Or no, it's not David Michelini. Hold on. Was it Michelini that wrote it? Might have been Michelini that wrote it. I might be crediting the wrong person. Black Manta kills. Yeah, that was David Michelini. Black Manta kills a baby. Oh. Oh my God. And then he comes back in the next issue and brags about it. He comes back in the next issue. Look at this. He comes back in the next issue and brags about killing his son. This is the Bronze Age. This is the Bronze Age era of comics. Oh my God. This is what we get. We need. How does this not have an omnibus? How does it not have at least a DC Finest? I mean, come on. This, it's an amazing era. Bronze Age comics, man. Bronze Age comics. This is the 1970s. They're doing this stuff. You had Elvis dying and Aquaman's baby. We need these Bronze Age books. Let me grab another. Here, I'll grab you another Bronze Age. I look like I'm moving like an 80-year-old, but there's stuff on the floor, so I've got to kind of wash my walk. Here's Flash. This is Bronze Age Flash, guys. This is the death of Iris West. That's the name of the story. It's by Cary Bates. He's a great writer. But Bronze Age Flash was fantastic as well. It's so great. It's such a great era for comics. It really is a great era. And trust me, there are stupid stories. There are stupid stories all the time. But don't write off a whole era. Don't go writing off a whole era as stupid without reading it. There's the death of Iris West. There's the trial of the Flash. There's a whole bunch of great story arcs in the Bronze Age. Just a fantastic amount of stories. We need them all collected. We need the Flash collected in Bronze Age. We need Aquaman Bronze Age collections. We're getting a Wonder Woman omnibus Bronze Age in 27. I'm very excited about it. We need Legion of Superheroes Bronze Age. Oh my God. But we can get them. We can get them in DC Finest first. If they're not going to give us an omnibus, give us a DC Finest. Bronze Age was the first era where fans came into the industry and were more invested than viewing it as just a job. Roy Thomas led the way at the end of the Silver Age. Oh, yes. Bronze Age is way undercollected. Thank you. There was a Star Brand collection, but that was a bit. There was an Ultimates Absolute style revamp called New Universal that was interesting. I'm unfamiliar with it. I'd love to see it. Ray, just wondering your opinion. Is Batman Nightfall trade paperback worth? I found a listing. Batman Nightfall is a great story. I suggest the omnibus. If you don't have the omnibus, they have a great paperbacks. There are some great paperbacks. So yeah. If you can't get the omnibus, definitely get the paperback. It's a great story. Young Flexer says, we need so much Bronze Age. It's crazy how under-collected Superman is. Absolutely. Yes, Superman. We have these. This is the collections of Bronze Age omnibus. We have Justice League of America, Titans, Teen Titans, Robin, Batgirl, Brave and the Bold, and we are finally getting Batman Bronze Age, and it comes out later this year. I can't wait till Batman Bronze Age comes out. I'm so excited for it. We are going to get that later this year. But those are all the Bronze Age books we have. We need more Bronze Age. And if they're not going to give us Bronze Age, if they're not going to give us Bronze Age Omnibus, by God, give us Bronze Age DC Finest. We want it. We want DC Finest. Come on, man. Time to quit jacking around. Quit screwing around. Give us what we want. Somehow I hit a button on my chair and there we go. Okay, good. Phew. Hit a button on my chair and it wouldn't lean back. Yeah, give me more. We're getting Bronze Age Wonder Woman. And we're getting Bronze Age Batman. Bronze Age Batman comes out this fall. Bronze Age Wonder Woman comes out next spring. But give us Bronze Age Superman. Hey, Mark. Oh, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Mark says, Ray, love your videos. Just got into comics. Recently picked up Venom Omnibus on sale. So stoked. Awesome, buddy. Yes. Was it the Donny Cates? Was it the Donny Cates, Ryan Stegman Venom Omnibus? Because, my God, I love that omnibus. The Donny Cates, Ryan Stegman is fantastic. It's going to be on my list of Marvel starter omnibuses, by the way. That's how good it is. Yes, Cates, love it. Dude, it's awesome. It is awesome, man. You're going to love it. Wait till you read. It's so good. It is so good, man. I'm such a fan of Donny Cates. I really am. Look, Good Kid the same way. He says, I miss Donny Cates. Yeah, Donny Cates is awesome. McGregable says, does anyone know what is the most collected age in DC Finest? I think most collected, boy, there's a lot of Silver Age books. All that Justice League, Superman Silver Age, Justice Society, all that stuff Silver Age. Flash is Silver Age. Green Lantern is Silver Age. Yeah. There's a lot of silver and modern. There is some bronze. We do have some Bronze Age. I mean, I would put the Crisis I would put the Crisis on Infinite Earths in the Bronze Age, right? I'm not crazy for doing that. Crisis on Infinite Earths is Bronze Age. The Batman Red Skies is Bronze Age. Year 1, Year 2 is Bronze Age. So yeah, there's some Batman Bronze Age collected in there, but very little everything else. We need more. I guess the second half of the Flash Fastest Man Dead is Bronze Age. You know what I mean? That's Bronze Age. I wonder if that was actually Donny Cates. I highly doubt it. I mean, if it was, I would be awesome, but I highly doubt it. Anyone remember the Slug in Captain America? Is that collected in any trade? Does anybody know? Everybody know that question? Does anybody know that answer? I read my first Cates ever today. God Country was excellent. Bronze Age and post Crisis are about the same. Yeah. Well, Bronze Age is pre-Crisis, but a lot of people consider the modern age starting right after Crisis on Infinite Earths. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people talk about the Copper Age, which I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's an actual name, the Copper Age, but a lot of people talk about the Copper Age as being the age after Bronze Age. But I'm not sure it's an actual thing. I hope they continue Flash DC Finest after Fastest Man Dead. It was one of my least favorite, but it got better. As it gets to the end, it gets a lot better. Early Bronze Age stuff is not that great. But the 70s, when you get into the mid 70s, like 75 to 85 are some peak comics. It really is a great time for comic books. It really is a fantastic era. The Justice League of America stuff in that era is great. And we have it. We actually have omnibus of the whole Justice League of America era. And then we'll get the volume 4, the Jerry Conway Justice League of America coming out later this year, or coming out, I think it's coming out. Volume 4 comes out October? Either right before or right after my birthday, I think. So that'll be fun, right? That will be fun. So yeah, they did announce a bunch of DC Finest. They announced a bunch of DC Finest for the future. But I would love to see more. So that's why I asked today, guys. That's why I asked today for you to create your DC Finest. What DC Finest do you want to see? You know what I mean? What DC Finest do you want to see? Here are the DC Finest coming up. These are the DC Finest coming up in 2027, okay? These are the ones coming out in 2027. You've got Cassandra Cain, Batgirl, which is going to be great. You've got Wonder Woman, Judgment in Infinity, which will be great. And that's Bronze Age stuff. That takes place right after. This is going to pick up right after the Denny O'Neil run, when Denny O'Neil had her looking all modern with no powers and stuff. You've got Finest Events, A Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 4. You've got Legion of Superheroes, Great Darkness Saga. That's going to be great. You've got The Question, Zen and Violence. It's going to be awesome. We've got Batman, A Lonely Place of Dying. And this will take place right after Death in the Family. Right after Death in the Family, we'll get A Lonely Place of Dying. Then we've got Metamorpho, How to Make a Superhero. And we've got some finally some Superman Krypton collection. Yep, that'll be good, right? That should be good. That's some Bronze Age era stuff, right? Then we've got the Atom, Birth of the Atom. This is Gardner Fox. This is going to be Ray Palmer's first adventures. And Aquaman, The Haunted Sea. It's good to have another Aquaman coming out. But that's still Silver Age stuff. Then we've got Catwoman. I love this cover. Catwoman to Catch a Thief. This is Chuck Dixon era Catwoman. And we have DC Finest Fourth World Storm of Battle. Wow, look at that. Jack Kirby, awesome. And DC Finest Western Requiem for a Gunfighter. So we've got there are definitely some awesome DC Finest coming out. There are some great DC Finest coming out. But I wanted you guys to create your own. Let me know. Create your own. Young Flexer says Lonely Place of Dying is actually right after Blind. All right, so Blind Justice comes first. Really? Okay. Love it. Meyer says we need a Swamp Thing and we need a Constantine. They could do Constantine, but man, they really, you got to give DC credit. There's not a lot of eras of Constantine that is not available in omnibus. They have made a lot of Constantine omnibuses, and they've really covered the character well in omnibus. So I hope they continue. I hope they continue with the great covering of that character. I'm surprised with how many Catwoman volumes they've already done. They must sell. Yeah. I think the whole Batman family sells well. You know? I think everything Batman sells well. Surprised to see more Catwoman than Flash and Green Arrow. Yeah, they just did Green Lantern and Green Arrow Hard Traveling Heroes. That's Bronze Age Green Lantern and Green Arrow. So I'm very happy about that. You know what I mean? I'm very happy that we got that. I just want more. I want more, guys. Anyway, great discussion. Great discussion about DC Finest. You guys are awesome. Love it. How are we doing at ChubbyRayComics.com? Are we getting some comments? Go to ChubbyRayComics.com and make a comment so we can do Thunderdome to give away these awesome hardcovers. But I'm not giving away the hardcovers until we get enough people commenting. Because these books are really worth something. I'll give away something else. No, that's not enough. We need at least 40. 19's not enough. Come on. 19's enough to give away. I have other giveaways I could do. We could give away a Batgirl hardcover, a Gail Simone, Batgirl hardcover. We can give this away. We can give that away. I've got Batman Europa hardcover. I can give that away. I can definitely give that away. I can give away Harley Quinn, Kiss Kiss Bang Stab. And I can give away Justice League by Jeff Johns. Jeff Johns and Jim Lee, I can give that away. I can give that away for 19. But I'm not giving away my All-Star Batman hardcovers. I mean, come on. Come on. That's crazy. Meyer says he needs that Batgirl. Well, Meyer, you commented, right? If we don't get enough comments, then I'll give these away. I will give these away. Cyclops fan says, I'd love to pick up Plastic Man and the Silver Age Flash and Green Lantern, but I know I'd struggle to read them despite their historic value. But you know what, DC Finest? With DC Finest, it's okay if you don't read the whole thing. You know what I mean? You don't have to read the whole. It's up to you. It's up to you what you read. You know, just read the parts you like. That's why I love DC Finest. That's why I love them. They're awesome. What about a Dial H? I'd love to see a Dial H. DC Finest. Love it. Anyone remember the fat guy who was a Flash villain? Well, no, Flash worked with a fat guy too, right? Then there was the fast guy. Then there was the fat guy with speed. Hold on, I want to grab the DC Finest. These are the DC Finest I'm currently reading. Give me, somebody count. Give me 2 minutes. I'm going to give myself 2 minutes to run to my bedroom and grab these books really quick. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. These are the two DC Finest that I'm currently reading. A Green Lantern. This is the Guy Gardner Green Lantern. Love it. This is 1965 through 1968. So it's the end of the Silver Age. Hello, hello. It's the end of the Silver Age Green Lantern stuff. But I certainly haven't read this all. You know what I mean? But I read Guy Gardner coming in. It's really cool. You don't have to read the whole book when it comes to DC Finest, at least in my opinion. It's not like an omnibus. When I get an omnibus, I want to read the whole thing. You know what I mean? I want to read every bit of it. I want every bit of the omnibus of an omnibus read. But a DC Finest? DC Finest? No. Or just read certain stuff from it. Earth's Other Green Lantern. And here's the other one. This one I just got this one and I love it. This is Bronze Age, Justice League of America. This is Bronze Age goodness. This is 1972 through 1976. Oh my God. You guys, Oh my God, this is so great. This is this is the era I'm talking about, man. This is a great era of comic books. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And there's just look at this. Look at this. Crossword puzzle. A JLA crossword puzzle. And the crossovers are so good. I just I just I love books like this because you can just pick it up and read any story. You just read them all. And they're just, just stupid fun. They're just great stories. And this is the Justice League, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Hawkman, Atom, Elongated Man. The lineup of heroes is so good in this. It's really a great era for comic books. It's just fantastic. And they always had team ups. They always had team ups. And when they had a team up, they would put on the cover, like every cover, you'd have whichever Justice League heroes are on one side. That'd be every cover. But when it was a crisis issue, it would be the Justice League heroes on one side, and whoever they were teaming up with in the crisis would be on the other side. Oh my God, it was fantastic. It was such a great era for comic books. It really, really was fantastic. I just, I adore these books. They're so good. So this DC Finest is awesome. I highly recommend. I highly recommend Justice League Crisis on Earth X. I mean, look at these covers, guys. Look at this cover. I'm going to show you a cover. It's so good. It's going to look at this. Oh my God. Look at this cover. This is letting you know they're going to team up with the Justice Society. Oh, it's so awesome. So that's adult Robin. There was no Nightwing on Earth 2. He became adult Robin. Dick Grayson ended up becoming an adult Robin. He never became Nightwing on Earth 2. It's awesome. It's such great stories. I can talk about this forever, but I highly recommend this. It's a great book. Let's see. By the way, my video tomorrow is top 10 Justice League stories. That's my video tomorrow. I'm halfway through 5 Years Later, Volume 1, and Suddenly Amazing. I might fast track getting Volume 2. I've got them both. And I'm glad I knew my Legion history before getting them, because I think they were a terrible start to the Legion. I'm glad we're finally coming up with some more Legion of Superhero omnibuses. I'm glad we're getting Mark Waid and Barry Kitson's Legion. I'm super glad we're getting that. Very happy. And I'm also very glad that we're getting the Great Darkness Saga next year. Hey, by the way, guys, I wanted to make this announcement. Here's the winners. Here's the winners of the Gotham City region. Gotham City region first round. All right? Batman defeated Red Hood. Tim Drake defeated Cyborg. Tim Drake defeated Cyborg. Nightwing defeated Superboy Prime. Green Lantern Hal Jordan soundly defeated Mr. Terrific. Damian Wayne defeated Firestorm in an upset. Wonder Woman defeated Barbara Gordon. Then we still need more votes, but Swamp Thing is leading Batgirl Cassandra Cain, and Jon Stewart is leading Green Arrow. That could be upset of the tournament, but it's 53% to 47%, and I don't know if there's enough room left. We're just about to wrap that game up. That has been the first round victories in the Nerdament. So the Nerdament, that lets you know what's going on in the Nerdament. Yep. The Nerdament is going good. The Metropolis region games will start tonight. We're going to put up those Metropolis region matchups will start tonight. That's Superman versus Dr. Fate, Shazam versus Power Girl, Supergirl versus Hawkman. I'm going to put all these matchups are all going to go up tonight. So make sure to check the ChubbyRay YouTube page so you can vote. I want everybody to vote for these matchups. All right? Everybody vote. Let me write in. I want to write in the winners. Batman defeated Red Hood. Tim Drake defeated Cyborg. Nightwing defeated Superboy Prime. This is all in the Gotham City region. Hal Jordan, Green Lantern, defeated Mr. Terrific. Damian Wayne, this was shocking to me. Damian Wayne beat Firestorm. And Wonder Woman beat Barbara Gordon. By the way, Barbara Gordon was the first Batman family person to lose in Gotham City. And Cassandra Cain could be next because it would take a big turn for her to get enough votes to win. But we got Green Arrow versus Jon Stewart still going on, and Swamp Thing versus Cassandra Cain still going on. All right? That is if you go to the Nerdament on ChubbyRay Comics YouTube page and vote in the matchups. All right? That way you can determine who's going to win. But second, just looking ahead to the second round, we've got Batman versus Tim Drake in the second round. That's a pretty good matchup. That's going to be a hell of a that's going to be a hell of a second round. We've got Nightwing against Jon Stewart, possibly. And Hal Jordan against Swamp Thing, possibly. Damian Wayne will be taking on Wonder Woman. These are the second round games, or matchups. All right? Let me get some questions. Ray, what is a good Wolverine starting omnibus or epic? Well, you can't go wrong with Wolverine. I love Wolverine. My favorite Wolverine books, Wolverine Goes to Hell, is really good. Wolverine Goes to Hell, really good. Of course, it's also good because it has the entire X-Men Schism story in it. So I really like Wolverine Goes to Hell. I also like Wolverine and the X-Men is great. Plus, I mean, the thing with Wolverine, it's hard to find a bad Wolverine book. You know what I mean? It's hard to find a bad Wolverine book. Same with Epic Collections. All the Epic Collections are great. If you want to dive into Wolverine, Crooks Bandits has. Let me check. Let me go online really quick and check. I want to check Adam's site. crooksbandits.com. By the way, if you are a Chubby Ray Comics Patreon member, you get $2 off. You get $2 off every book being a Patreon member. All right? You get $2 off. Just want to let you know. Let me check. And let me go to Marvel. I'm saying because I know that Adam had a Wolverine book on sale. Yeah. Return of Wolverine Omnibus is on sale. I just want you to save some money. Wolverine Volume 6 is on sale. And he's got both covers of that. And they're on sale. And Wolverine Sabretooth War, which is very good, is on sale. So those are Marvel Omnibuses on sale. Well, by the way, I just noticed he has the alternate cover for Trial of Gambit. He's still got Messiah Trilogy up, too. Oh, my God. You guys got to take advantage of that. Oh, my God. That looks awesome. Plus, he's got Amazing Spider-Man by Zeb Wells, Volume 2. He's got the regular cover, and he's got the direct market cover, which is awesome. I bought the direct market cover. But he's got that available. So I'm saying check Crooks Bandits. He's got some great Wolverine prices on sale. You know what I mean? Just take my word for it. Take my word for it. Oh, he's got a kick-ass compendium? Oh, shit. Oh, I might have to get that. Oh, man. Hold on. I didn't even see that came out. Forgive me. I might have to get that. I did order Epic Collection Fantastic Four Heroes Reborn, and I ordered Marvel Epic Collection Marvel 2-in-1. You know what I mean? I might get that kick-ass compendium. That looks awesome. Am I crazy? And he's got Elseworlds Justice League. Oh my gosh, should I get that? I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm so weak. Maceo says, I hope you're doing well. Do you stress if your compendiums get a crease? No. None of my compendiums have a crease, thank God. But I don't think I would stress. No. I mean, they're compendiums, right? They're compendiums. So they're paperback. I know that stuff's going to go wrong with them eventually. Now I do freak out if something happens to my omnibus, I freak out. But now at least I'm now selling. When I double dip an omnibus, I will sell an omnibus. So I'm proud of myself. I think I'm growing. I'm growing as a comic collector because I used to just keep everything, but now I'm actually selling. I'm actually selling some omnibus double. I am selling Wonder Woman by Gail Simone. I'm selling this because I have two of them. I'm selling Justice League of America Volume 1 Bronze Age. I'm selling it because I have two of them. And I highly recommend this, man. This is a great book. And I'm selling it cheap too. Like I got the Brave and Bold Bronze Age. Brave and the Bold Bronze Age Volume 1. I'm selling it for like $80 if somebody needs that. I'm selling that. But here's Justice League of America Bronze Age Volume 1. Make an offer. You know what I mean? And I'm selling a World's Finest Silver Age. I'm selling that too. So just because I have to. I used to keep, if I double dipped a book, I would keep them both. But now I'm selling. I'm getting better. You know what I mean? Gary D says his Green Lantern by John's Compendium 1 and 2 didn't increase. No. And I can't wait for number 3. To get the Blackest Night one, it's going to be cool. I think it's going to be cool. Love it. Love it. Thunder says, how much for the Wonder Woman? The Wonder Woman's 100. The Wonder Woman's hard to find, man. And I think it's on eBay. I don't know what the price is on eBay, but I'll go less. But somebody was looking at it. I'm just waiting for an offer. But it was right. It was at 100. It was over $150 earlier, Thunder, because it's out of print. But I'd rather unload it to a fan. You know what I mean? All right, are we going to do are we lined up? Thunder, are we set up for Thunderdome? You guys, if you commented on the All-Star Batman Thunderdome, I'm going to give away some other books, but I'm not going to give away. We don't have enough people for the All-Star Batman. So I'm going to give away Justice League, Harley Quinn, Batman Europa, and Batgirl hardcovers. I will give this away. All right, I'll give this away. If anybody else wants in, if anybody in the chat room wants in, let Thunder know right now so he can add you. Because I want to end today's show with a Thunderdome giveaway. Here's the giveaway. Batgirl hardcover by Gail Simone. Batman Europa. This is Brian Azzarello, Jim Lee. Harley Quinn, Kiss Kiss Bang Stab. And Justice League by Jeff Johnson, Jim Lee. That's what we're giving away. It was a pretty good giveaway. I got to be honest. And you guys, the giveaways, I know we're behind on some giveaways. I haven't sent some stuff out. I promise, I will be sending stuff out. I promise I will be sending stuff out this week. I've got to go back and get all of the addresses were being given to me at the same time my daughter was in the hospital, so I'm really behind. But I'm I'm going to be getting things. I promise. I promise. I promise. Things will be going out. So if you haven't gotten your stuff and you're wondering why, the reason was me. The reason has been me, but I'm going to get it fixed. I'm going to get it fixed. If you haven't gotten your books from me that you won, you can always send me another email. It says, hey, Ray, I won and I haven't. I won this and I haven't gotten it. And include your mailing address. And I can get it out to you, okay? So please send me another email, chubbyraycomics@gmail.com. All right? That would be wonderful. Jack Solo says he needs in. DJ V says he needs in, Thunder. Make sure to put them on the Thunderdome. Does anybody else want in? Anybody else wanting the Thunderdome for does anybody else wanting the Thunderdome for the giveaway? We're going to do it. Thunder's building the Thunderdome right now, so it's going to take a little bit. So give them a couple seconds. Give them a couple seconds to build it. I appreciated the DC Finest discussion today, guys. It was great. So many great suggestions. My favorites, Gary D, your Captain Marvel suggestions, going back to the Fawcett days and bringing. I think that was awesome. Cyclops fan, you gave me like 13 great suggestions, brother. Awesome. Next Tuesday, you threw in so many great suggestions. So many great suggestions. We had so many awesome suggestions. So many awesome suggestions. All right, let me draw for the Mighty Thor Omnibus. We're giving away the Mighty Thor Omnibus Volume 1. We're getting in the Rice Krispies cup. Let me draw some members. I'll draw some members. I will draw members to give away the Mighty Thor. The Mighty Thor Omnibus. Let's see who's going in the hopper here. Let's see who's going from the hopper into the can. All right. Endless. You're going in, brother. Madden, you're going in, buddy. Tom Jr. Jackson. Tom's getting in. Rigged. Omni Hoarder, you just got in, brother. All right. How many is that? Is that 4? So we got one more. One more. Let's see if this person's still a member. Let me double check. Everybody. Hold on. I just want to check to see if this person is still a member. Or to see if they can't because I'm not seeing them. Yeah, nope, sorry. Sorry, that person is no longer a member. All right, last one. Farsender. We know Farsender is still in there. All right, Farsender. You were the last one to get in. Congratulations, buddy. These are the people that are in, these 5. All right? Not bad. Am I still waiting? Are we still waiting for the Thunderdome? Now I will. Let me get. I'm gonna draw. I will draw 3 Patreon people. All right, 3 random Patreon members are gonna get in. In fact, let's do 5. We'll do 5. 5 Patreon members are getting in. All right. Who do we have here? PW. First one, PW. Paul. Good old PW is going in first. All right. South Force. Is South Force going in? Are we doing South Force? All right, South Force, you're getting in. All right. Phenomenal AC. AC, you're getting in, brother. Now let me flip to page 3. Page 3, we have Marble Trucker Chris. Chris, you gotten in, brother. And Russell Dow. Russell, you're in. All right, those are the Patreon members that got in. All right. Those are the Patreon members that got in. All right, way to go, buddy. You're in. Chris goes into the trash can. I mean, he goes into the Rice Krispie cup. Yeah, buddy. Way to go. And next Tuesday, you in there? Are you in there next Tuesday? Next Tuesday, if you're still in there. I hope you're still in there. If you are, all right, next Tuesday, I'm going to have you call my phone. I'm going to scroll until you call my phone, and then I'll stop scrolling and I'll pick some randos. All right, as we're waiting for the Thunderdome to get done. So next Tuesday, I want you to count to 20, and whenever you feel like between 20 and 100, call me. Starting in 3, 2, 1 now. I'm scrolling all the way up, and I'm scrolling really quick, and I'm scrolling all the way down. All right, all the way up and all the way down. And then I want you to call me. Whenever you call me, I will stop scrolling. All right? Then I will stop. And I'm scrolling back up, scrolling down. I'm doing it as fast as possible. I'm going as fast as I can, guys. Scrolling up, scrolling down. Until he calls. It's up to next Tuesday. It's all right. There we go. All right. He's calling. He's calling. The winner is Mr. Negative. Mr. Negative. Mr. Negative, you win. Beneath Mr. Negative is Young Flexor. Young Flexor, you win. Above Young Flexor, or let's see, above Mr. Negative is Young Flexor again, and Chris Flood. So, Chris, you're in. Above Chris Flood is next Tuesday. Rigged. All right. And underneath Young Flexor is Cyclops Fan. Cyclops Fan, I'm putting you in. If you win, you can give it to somebody else if you don't want to pay for shipping. It's up to you. So, we're getting, here's who's going in, guys. Young Flexor, Mr. Negative, next Tuesday, Chris Flood, and Cyclops Fan. Those are the guys getting in. Yep, love it. Love it, love it, love it. JLZ, do you want in the drawing for the Batgirl, Batman, Harley Quinn, and Justice League books? Thunder's putting together the Thunderdome right now. So if you want to be in, you better let Thunder know so he can put you in. All right, Thunder, put JLZ in. All right. So these are the guys going in. This is going in for the Thor Omnibus. There is all our entries so far for the Thor Omnibus. All right, let's do the Thunderdome. Let's go to the Thunderdome. I'm going to check Thunder. I'm going to check and see if Thunder has sent me the Thunderdome entries yet. He's adding JLZ to it, I'm sure. I'm waiting. Yeah, but I go ahead and put JLZ in, and put anybody in the chat room who wants in the cup. Let Thunder know right now. Let him know right now so he can put you in. All right? Let him know right now. JLZ, you can get in. Anybody else wants in? Make sure Marvel Trucker Chris is in. Make sure Southport's in. Jack Solo, make sure he's in. Get everybody in, and let me know when you send it, Thunder. Let me know, brother. And then we'll do the Thunderdome to end the show. Can't wait. Cannot wait. Oh, put V-Stack in. V-Stack wants in. Yep, put V-Stack in. By the way, if you haven't gotten your prizes from me, send me another email, chubbyraycomics@gmail.com, and I will get everything out, guys. My daughter being in the hospital last week really messed us up, so I can't find all the addresses, so just resend the addresses, remind me what you won, and I have all the giveaway books are piled up right over here, but I don't have sticky notes on everything, so please resend addresses, and I will get everything out as soon as possible, because my daughter being in the hospital just really screwed up the whole week for me. I mean, It screwed up for her because she was going through pain, but I'm just saying that that's kind of why we didn't get the books sent out. We'll get them sent out this week, all right? I promise. I do promise. Got a ton of giveaways that have got to go out. Just a ton of stuff. If you haven't gotten your stuff, resend an email. Everybody, did you let Thunder know you want in? Sleep, you want in? V-Stack, we know you want it in. If you want in, let Thunder know because he's getting ready to close up the Thunderdome right now. So we gotta know if you guys want in or not. Because once I open the Thunderdome, he can't add anybody else. So we want to make sure you guys are in before we start the Thunderdome. And if you've never seen the show, if you're new to the show, if you are new to the show, you have never seen the Elimination Thunderdome before. You'll get to experience it. And I will throw everyone who loses gets thrown into the trash can. Oh, it's so exciting. All right, Sleep says he's already in. He's already in. Okay. All right, Thunder. Send it off, brother. Send it off. Let's do it. Let's do it. Here we go, guys. Here's the Thunderdome. Everybody that's in the Thunderdome, you are playing for Justice League by Jeff Johns and Jim Lee. Harley Quinn, Kiss Kiss Bang Stab. Batman, Europa. And Batgirl by Gail Simone hardcover. By the way, Europa is also a hardcover. That's what you're playing for. That is what you're playing for. Now, the person who finishes first, because, you're finishing first, and I think it's a cool thing, you will win. Let's give the person who finishes first something. Let's give them, how about we give them something? Let's give them, what do I have here? You're going to get Superman Imperious Lex. It's Superman Rebirth. This is Peter J. Tomasi. It's a great Superman story. You will get this paperback, Imperious Lex, going out to whoever finishes first. Here we go, guys. It's time for the Thunderdome. The first person eliminated, yet winning Superman trade paperback, is Raul. Raul, you are thrown in the trash. However, you do get a Superman paperback. All right? Congratulations, buddy. Let me get this written down for Raul. And we'll see who's next to be eliminated. Los Master. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, Los Master. You know how it goes. You didn't win. Well, you know. Well, I don't have to go any further. All right, who's next? Who's next to be eliminated? Let's see. Next to be eliminated is Jack Solo. Sorry, Jack. All right. And the next to be eliminated is AMJL. Sorry, AMJLZ. Sorry, buddy. You're eliminated. Who's next to go? Russell Dow. Sorry, Russell. Oh, man. See who's next. Squints. Sorry, Squints. Who's next to be eliminated? We're going down to there's just one left. Who's it going to be? It's not going to be Chris because he just got eliminated. Sorry, Chris. Sorry, buddy. Let's see who else. Who goes next? Mr. Negative. Oh, sorry, Mr. Neg. Super Dougie, you're gone. Gary D, the funk's on me. Sorry, Gary D. Sorry, buddy. Galandowski. Sorry, bud. V-Stack. Sorry, Stack. Sorry, Stock. You're gone, brother. Here we go. NX Captain. Sorry, NX. NX, you don't win. Well, you know what you don't win. Here we go. Who's next one? Next one to be eliminated is going to be Meyer. Sorry, Meyer. Oh, Meyer wanted that Batgirl, too. Sorry, Meyer. I was rooting for you, pal. Tom Jackson. Sorry, Tom. Rigged. Here we go. Jeff Wallace. Sorry, Jeff. Oh. Sorry, Jeff. Next Tuesday. Sorry, next Tuesday. There's 6 left. It's down to the Sweet 6. Who's the next to be eliminated? Endless. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, Endless. All right, the Fantastic 5. Who's it going to be? Jose, you're gone. It's down to the final 4. Chris, Marvel Trucker Chris, Thunderflash, Fernando Martinez, or Sean Rice. Who's next? Who's next? To take it down to the thrilling 3, it's going to be Sean. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, Sean. Oh, so close. All right, Marvel Trucker Chris, Fernando Martinez, Thunderflash. There you go. That's the thrilling 3. Who's next? Sorry, Fernando. Sorry, buddy. All right. The terrible 2. Here is the final, guys. It's either Thunder or Marvel Trucker Chris. 2 of the biggest losers in the history of Thunderdome. There's never been 2 bigger losers than these 2 guys. But this time, one of them is going to win. Who's it going to be? Make your guesses now, because it's time to spin to see who will be the champion. Marvel Trucker Chris or Thunder? Oh my God. Oh my God. Sorry, Chris, you lose. That means for the first time ever, the winner of the Thunderdome is Thunder. Thunder. Thunder, congratulations, buddy. Thunder, you won, pal. First time ever. First time ever, Thunder is the big winner. Way to go, buddy. Good for you. Good for you, Thunder. I hope you enjoy these books. Let's go. All right. Oh, it's your second time you've won the Thunderdome? Oh, I thought it was the first. All right. Well, at least you won. That's not good. That is not good. Sorry, buddy. I just had an accident and dropped a bunch of books. Oh, shit. All right. Well, that's as good a time as any to end the show. Ooh. That was not good. That was not good at all. All right. Let's wrap it up, guys. Love it. Thunder winning the Thunderdome is fitting. I love it. Congratulations, Thunder. Remember, if you've won recently, resend your email. Resend your email, okay? Resend it so I can get your books sent out, all right? Please get that done. I need to stay on top, all right? Let's get it done. And Thunder, here's your books, fresh from the floor. We will get them sent out to you, partner. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I had a good time today. And I will see you Friday. Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central. We'll be back with another ChubbyRay Comics YouTube show. Remember, Metropolis Region Nerdament matchups are going up tonight. Metropolis Region for the Nerdament, all those matchups are going up tonight. We'll put those up in just a little bit. So make sure to go back and vote in a little bit. Thank you so much, guys. I had fun. It was a blast as always, and I'll see you on Friday. Bye, everybody. See you later.